How are you?
I'm amazing.
Good.
So
Amazing
I saw
is a great
you
word.
at the premiere for Horror Noir.
Which one?
Horror Noir, the
Oh,
documentary.
yeah.
Which, one of my favorite movies last year.
Oh, it was great. Shutter did a great job.
Amazing movie.
Yeah. And a story that needs to be told. More people need to know.
I tell everybody about it.
Good. Thank you.
You know what's funny? I was interviewing Patton Oswalt at like NBC, and he randomly, because I used to work for a horror outlet, he's like, you know what you need to see? I'm like, oh, no, I saw it.
Wow.
He's
awesome.
even telling people.
Oh, that's great. That's good to know that we have friends out there in the entertainment
Oh my God,
business.
yeah.
You never know.
It's so good, and I recommend it's really good. To me, you're like one of like, I just love you so much. I'm like such a nerdy fan.
Yeah,
because
you're
just
I've
amazing.
just been, I never predicted this. I knew I wanted to be an actor, and it took me a little bit of time to go and get my master's, but I got it in theater. Theater is my first love.
I love that.
But film allows me to do theater because it doesn't pay a lot, but it feeds the soul. You know?
That's what every actor always says. Like good actors, I always feel like
it's the real deal. If you can do 8 shows a week for fucking 3 months.
Yeah.
Doing the same character but with different audiences, and you can lock anything in the body.
That's what I think. Like people don't understand like how hard theater actors work. Like,
are you from the theater?
No, I always had a writing background, but my mother loves the theater, and so I grew up going. Every show she would take me.
Where are you from? Where'd you grow up?
I grew up actually in the Valley. I went to school in New York.
Okay, good.
Which is the best place for
theater. You know what? Spending time in New York is the best finishing school that you can ever do.
Oh, really? I'm so glad.
I don't know how old you are, but when I went there, you get on the subway and you just people watch, and you're like, it's like
hold on 1 second. Excuse me.
What's going on right here?
Sorry.
We apologize for that interruption. There's just people not knowing where to go.
They're messing with the Candyman, first of all, so good luck.
Just New York is such an active playground.
It is.
Were you based in the village? Where were you?
Oh yeah, I was right by NYU. So
there you go.
Yeah.
Did you ever go to Smalls on 10th and 7th?
I'm sure I did.
You walk downstairs.
Oh wait,
and
I know
free
you're
music
talking about.
after midnight.
Yes. There was a place. I know exactly that you went downstairs.
Yeah.
Yes, I know
and
exactly.
And then the corner cafe that has the personal jukeboxes, Mamone's Falafel. Did you ever go there on Bleecker Street?
Oh, no, I went to a falafel place on Beakers. I was like right on Mamone's. I was right on Waverly for a long time.
Okay.
And there's a pizza place there.
Yeah.
And Kim's Video I would go to all the time, which is gone. I found my old Kim's loyalty card the other day.
I remember Kim's. Everything's gone. Everything changes, but the skyline of New York always stays the same.
It's so true.
It's so beautiful.
I'm staying for this meeting. I'm so excited to see you.
And so you seeing it tonight, or?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I hope you enjoy it.
I've been a big fan of a lot of things you're in. Greasy Strangler. I failed to tell you about Greasy Strangler. So I saw it a few years ago when Sundance was doing the thing here.
Oh, you went to Sundance to see Gracie?
I didn't get to go to Sundance that year, but when they did the screening, the midnight screening here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I totally went.
Yeah.
First of all, amazing movie. A little traumatizing. Amazing.
Eric Andre was there. He loved it. He loved
he was there?
Yeah.
He's amazing.
Yeah, he's amazing. I see that guy all the time. I was at Air one day.
Oh, you ran into him?
I ran into him. I'm like, hey, man. Everybody tries to eat healthy.
Oh, yeah, I know. You go to Air One and like 3 items later, you're like, God damn it, $50.
Yeah, you look at your bank account and you're like, wait.
Yeah, no, it's a little...
It really costs that much? And the guy behind you, it was Richard... who's the guy that owns Def Jam Records?
Oh my God! And my cousin used to work for them, so I should definitely.
He was shopping and he bought like $3,000 worth of food. I mean,
I was behind someone buying $700 worth of juice once. I was like, what's he doing that I'm not? Because I let him.
Some of the stuff there you can't get anywhere else.
No, you really can't.
They make this kelp pasta. Oh,
and their sushi's actually amazing there.
The prepared food is like
I
insane.
didn't get the kelp pasta. I've never gotten that one. I always love everything you're in because you give it your all. And I just think like you're so authentic, and you're just. I
gave it my all in the Greasy Strangler. I did.
Everybody in that cast. Jesus Christ, those are not easy roles to play.
Yeah.
And
Jim has a way of like pulling it out of you. Jim Hoskins.
Oh my God, no, I think he's amazing.
Yeah, he is.
I think so, and then I'm so excited for him.
And you know what? The reason I gave it my all is because I watched one of his early shorts.
Which one?
It's called Work.
I'm gonna look for it.
You've got to see this. I watch this thing all the time, and I'm like, this is freaking genius. I just loved his work, and I was like,
I need to watch that.
This guy is like somewhere else.
Well, you can tell sometimes you see something, you're like, this. The way their brain works is so special and so different.
That's why I got into it, but you know.
I'm so glad you did that though, because it is so, and it has such a following now, and I think it's going to have a following for all time.
A guy that I knew in Pittsburgh 20 years ago just hit me up on Facebook. I hadn't talked to him in 20 years, and he was like, I'm renting the Greasy Strangler tonight. I'm like, what? You were the last dude that I would ever think. And it's like,
NPR gave it a great review, by the way. I was listening to like the stuffy NPR movie. They loved it. I'm serious. Like the movie review. So everyone, I think,
Greasy Strangler too.
Really. I'm all for it.
I am too.
Josh is so cool. I met him last night. Okay, I gotta wrap it up because Melanie's here. But I'm very excited. I'm gonna go to the screening. But I was so looking forward to meet you. I think you're just, and you're like, I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to meet you. I told you I'd see you again.
Oh, there we go. We're here.
I told I'm here again. I'm so excited. I'm gonna stay. I'm so excited for this.
Yeah. Okay.
So and I think Josh, just from talking to him last night, is so smart and like I'm so interested to see his.
Oh. Yeah, you're in for a treat. Yeah.
Did you have fun last night?
I had a blast. I mean, it was an honor. I mean, it's a Rob Zombie film, and I get to be a part of it. Of like one of the biggest horror franchises ever, like The Devil's Rejects, House of Thousand Corpses.
I know, you're
now
part
3
of
from
that.
Hell, and being a part of that and being added to that family. I can't thank him enough, you know. And
Glenn Danzig was there. I was like, Jesus Christ.
I know. I went up to Glenn Danzig and I said, "Listen," he said, "Good job. I love your character." But then I used to be a professional. I was a skateboarder, professional skateboarder, and his music was like what I listened to like get pumped up, you know.
I'm so mad.
So I told him that. I'm like, dude, I used to listen to your music. I listened. It was so motivational, so progressive. So it was great to see him, and we got a picture together. I fanned out.
Oh no, there's certain people like Glenn Danzig. Like,
of course.
You have to fan. Like,
did you get a picture with him? Did you talk to him?
No, but we talked to him for a little.
Okay.
Which I was surprised because he doesn't normally talk.
Okay.
A lot.
Yeah.
Oh. Can you say a little bit about your character without giving?
Yeah, of course. My character, he's the leader of a traveling freak show carnival. His name is Lester, but when he puts the makeup on, he becomes Dr. Death. He was born and bred into this world. He's been through lots of hardships, but he's learned from all of it. He's calm, arrogant, and very loyal to his workers, to his family. They all become his family. You know, he'll do anything to protect them. That's what I can say for now. I hope.
I will say, Little Misfit Sex.
Yeah.
So it's maybe appropriate.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect.
It's perfect. See, all full circle. Glenn Danzig.
Yeah.
But so lovely to meet you. I'm so excited. You're in 2 like awesome films,
Thank you so much.
and I can't wait to make Wendy keep telling you what you're going to be in.
Oh, she will. We'll keep you updated.
I love her.
Yeah, I know. She's great.
Look at her. Like, who else does that for
I
us?
don't know. I know. That's what I'm saying. She's great.
That's why if she wants me to cover like a fly on the wall, I will do it for only her. Like, but so lovely to meet you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. How did you get involved?
The way I got involved was very untraditional.
I love this already.
I would write Josh a message on Facebook about a short movie he put out, or a short film.
Oh, yeah.
And this was like 6-7 years ago. And he asked me if I was available to be in his other feature called Honey Spider. I wasn't able to make it. Unbeknownst to me, all this stuff started happening with him with 31 and doing the documentary for that. And then I saw Dread Central put out this news about Josh doing Candy Cord. So I sent him a message on Facebook congratulating him. At the same time, he's sending me an email asking me if I'd be interested in being in this. And he sent me the script with an NDA. I read the script and I fell in love with my character immediately. Deputy Fox is a wet behind the ears, dopey, not super intelligent, but really sweet, kind-hearted, emotional guy. He follows the lead of Sheriff Bramford, played by Courtney Gaines, who he personally,
I'm sorry, but like
he idolizes him so much, and he just tries to do his best to make sure everyone in town in Grove Hill is safe.
he should idolize him because he was in Children of the Corn. So
He really was. He really was. And Courtney became a great friend of mine.
I'm such a fan of like everybody that I love from horror is in this, so I can't wait. I love just like the aesthetic looks amazing.
Yeah.
I met Pancho last night, who's
The sweetest man ever.
oh my god! I was talking about skateboarding with him because I was so sad. My cameraman who skateboards is not here in town right now. I'm like, man.
Never get us alone together because we just sit and talk about acting when we're not on set together. That's all we do.
I love that.
That's all we talk about is acting and bringing each other up. So
I love that. Like I love just talking. I could talk about any film for a million years.
He's a gift.
Since, of course, I have to ask you, like everybody, Halloween, what kind of films do you like to, or is there a film that you either like to watch or you feel like more people should be watching that gets overlooked?
Yeah, I feel like more people should be watching The Burning. I really enjoy The Stuff if you like something more political and campy. I really like Society by Brian Yuzna. That's an amazing body horror flick. I can't get enough of watching The Thing by John Carpenter.
I freaked out because Keith I met at for Horror Noir.
Yeah.
And I freaked out. I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, The Thing. I'm like, I'm sorry, but The Thing. And his voice is, I'm like, I can't talk to you anymore.
Amazing film. So I love watching all this stuff. I love anthologies, Trick or Treat. It's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean, anything they put out and do is I'm a big fan of. So, and then of course I love Terrifier. My main friend Damien Leone.
Oh wow.
Billy Pond, who's I was in Circus of the Dead with him. So he's working on his next feature, which hopefully I'll be in. But amazing guys, and they're the kindest people in the horror community.
I have to say, because I just we cover everything, the outlet I own now, but I used to exclusively work for a horror outlet. My favorite thing is horror crowd. The best fans, the best crowd.
The nicest.
They're the nicest. And like the most diehard fans. And don't worry, I will color correct the light and unlight on it.
I hopefully will, yeah, absolutely. Hopefully, in that sense. But we have amazing people in the horror community, and they're kind and thoughtful, and they care.
And they're so nice. Like some of what's her name? Kelly from Shopping Mall. Like because I think those are some of the older women that I loved growing up.
Shopping Mall.
I grew up in the
Very
Valley.
campy.
So I'm like Sherman Oaks Galleria and horror.
Was that at the Sherman Oaks
Yes,
Galleria?
it was.
I walked the hallowed halls of the Sherman Oaks Galleria.
I'm so depressed about it still. Like I can't even
I don't live here. I don't live here now. I lived here very briefly.
I grew up. Well, that was the mall growing up that we went to. And
was that where
Fast Times? Yep.
Oh baby, I watched that movie.
I know, oh my god, yes. But I missed that mall. And then the Dupars from Valley Girl, they tore down recently and made a Sephora. So where David Lynch was writing Twin Peaks with Big Boss.
Super unfortunate. I just think I hope horror fans check out a lot of obscure movies. I hope they take more chances on indie horror. There's a lot of amazing
There's so many
people out
talented
there.
people. So many.
There's amazing stuff. You just have to uncover on your own.
Oh yeah, really. That's the fun part of it. Though.
It really is. Finding a gem.
I'm all alone tonight. But
You're not alone, we're here.
you're right. And I'm so happy to be here because I'm excited to see this. I met Pancho yesterday and Josh.
That's great.
How did you get involved with Candy Corn?
I was involved in the beginning. Met Josh through some mutual friends. Found out he was doing a horror film and jumped on and helped him design the killer. And I play the deputy, the sheriff, Conrad. I did all of the makeup effects until the end. I brought in a crew of friends, amazingly talented friends to help me.
So intricate and so much work.
Yeah.
And I have such respect for it. And it's what makes a horror movie to me.
Oh, you gotta have it.
Yeah, you have to.
So we wanted to do a film using practical effects, and so I brought out some blood cannons and everything you need to dismember and destroy someone.
What got you into that in the first place? I know you act as well, but what got you into the...
I was the weird little kid that wanted to be Lon Chaney or be, I wanted to do all of it.
Yeah.
So I studied to be a makeup effects artist, and then realized if I went that route, I wouldn't get to play the characters unless I hooked up with someone like Josh, and got to do both.
I
So.
love that you do both in this. I think that's genius. I hope you guys do more together because I think that's so great.
Well, stay tuned.
I will. I will. And it's so lovely to meet you.
Yeah, so great meeting you.